All right, I thought this is a really cool forum post to go ahead and cover really quickly that clears up an issue that is inherently really unclear in PokeMMO. There's something you can get banned for called GTL scamming, which from my understanding is usually posting an item over and over and over again, trying to get someone to misclick it or buy it when it's like for a different price than what it's actually worth. A good example is mysterious Premier Balls, right? Mysterious Premier Balls are really cool for shiny hunting. You can get an alpha Pokemon, yada, right? Mysterious Premier Balls 2022 don't give you the increased shiny rate that these ones do, and they don't have similar. They're a totally different item, and they shouldn't be worth this amount of Pokeyen, right? So people who like spam list these are generally, from my understanding, trying to get people to like misclick them to like think that they're a different item to hopefully just rake in that Pokeyen for something they're not worth. Another good example is like Rapidashes. People will spam list Rapidashes with like hidden ability access for like 1.2 mil. Or like a particle effect, a certain particle effect. Let's do just all. They will list like this, non-shiny ones. They will try to get people to click these. They'll list them for like 1.1 mil or whatever, trying to get someone to like just mentally think it's a shiny, and they'll keep relisting that until someone does that, which is obviously you're trying to essentially scam someone. The ruling on this and the explanation from because a lot of people don't understand it, and it's hard to qualify what is GTL scamming. It's a really tough thing to qualify. It is not market manipulation. It is not buying out. Like buying out an item is not against the rules, from my understanding. All these other things get kind of thrown into it. Like investing and stocking up on an item should be totally fine. Let's go ahead and let's read what Bearmater says. I haven't even read what he says. In those cases we mentioned earlier, we punish obvious attempts to make someone pay a lot more than what the asset is worth at the time, tricking players in any way, including spamming the GTL with items of X value, then maliciously putting the same of the, so like listing a shiny, like, the same of the times 300 value immediately into believing the item is worth more than it is. For example, saying market 25k items are worth 250k is a scam. Stating untrue statements as the truth to increase value is generally a scam. Now, you could just what's it called, it's not illegal or not against the rules to, if you're a new player, right, and you list a shitty shiny Rapidash for 5 mil, you're not going to get banned for that. That's not what they're saying. It's more so like if you are spamming something in purpose to get someone to misclick it, right? This is something they've talked about a lot. We don't punish a legit snipe of underpriced assets or hypothetically buying all items to increase their price. Yep. So yeah, they do not punish that sort of like quote unquote manipulation, which it is to some extent, right? Not going to happen, but you get the point. Yeah, okay. This is a really important thing. What was this other thing? Not directly related, but is lowballing considered scamming? I.e., if I offer someone 10 mil for a Q hat or something along those lines. If you don't know what Q hat, I actually made a mistake recently. I thought the Q hat was of similar value to Electric Storm and Desu Lab Coat. It is not. From my understanding, the Q hat is actually around, I think Auk corrected me. Let me double check. Let me get the exact numbers. I think it was like 2 to 4 bill. Q hat is currently valued at around 3 to 4 bill tops. I apologize because I really do want to give you guys correct. The problem is when you reach that level of wealth, like a vanity being worth that much, they sell so infrequently, it's hard to track the values and hard to like really log the kind of, they can't sell in the GTL, you know, so. But I want to correct that really quick. My understanding, this is a great post from Grisaya, by the way. My understanding is that scamming would involve someone attempting to convince someone to give something away or sell for very cheap via social engineering. Lowballing should always be fine. Probably not, but we'll see. It depends. It depends on the case. In the example above, it would really depend on more factors. I don't really want to go into too much detail, but we can differentiate between malicious offers and non-malicious ones. For example, we had users who were trying to buy items cheaper, claiming we announced the said items would be returning to the gift shop. I will not list a whole list of potential examples simply because these cases are very different from each other. I hope it clarifies a bit. This is a very cool response from Bearmater. Really, I think it's helpful as a response we could get. I think reiterating this kind of stuff, this is a 2023 post, like over a year ago. But I think it's really important to shine light on these because these are the kind of confusing things that aren't as clear in PokeMMO. So hopefully you found this little video helpful. If you did, like it, didn't, dislike it, have a great day. Good luck in PokeMMO.